Hello, my tubies, my TikTokers. It's SheilaTruelove here with you this fine Friday evening. I'm trying to get as many videos out because I had to take down a couple of videos and redo them, and I will replace them. I'm just going to do them more with me talking. Anyway, tell me something. Does the relationship that you're in, is it really working for you? You know, there is nothing worse than being overly loyal to a person and extending yourself to a person and they're not doing the same for you. Let's listen in to someone who makes this very clear.
The exact same way that they treated you? What would happen if you prioritized this relationship to the same level that they do? No more, no less. What if you just matched their level of attention and consideration and thoughtfulness in this partnership? You know exactly what would happen, don't you? It would fall apart. And some of you have tested this theory, haven't you? You stopped bending over backwards out of exhaustion, you stopped serving them, and they always notice, don't they? And they look at you and say, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting like that? Isn't it funny that when you simply match their energy in this relationship, that they see that as you neglecting them? Mm-hmm. Isn't it crazy how when you reciprocate their actions back to them, they interpret that?
Yeah, you'll notice that when you match their energy, they're going to feel that you either no longer love them, you no longer love them, or that you no longer care about them, or you definitely must be cheating because you've changed. Something's got to be wrong with you when you match their energy.
As you being rude or disrespectful. And you know what? This isn't even about painting them as the enemy. This isn't about all of us hating on them and calling them narcissists, because you know what? That's easy. You know what's harder to do? Realizing that we're giving them more real estate in our hearts and our minds than they deserve. There will always be people who don't treat you with the love and kindness and consideration that you deserve. There will always be people who refuse to learn about or anticipate your needs. There will always be people who are self-centered. And they might not be a bad person, but they could still be a bad partner. Because the right partner won't make you beg to be prioritized. And so often subconsciously we take that one-sided situation and we convince ourselves we can change it. We take their neglect as a challenge to convince them that we're actually worthy to be prioritized, right? And we stay in those relationships far too long because we don't really know what we actually deserve. So let me tell you what you deserve. You deserve kindness and respect and apologies and consideration. You deserve someone who sees you as an equal, who values your perspective, who wants to know how you feel, who cares about what's on your heart, who you feel safe around. And even though no one can do all of that perfectly, they can still do it consistently, because that's what love looks like. At some point, we have to stop trying to control them. We have to have vulnerable talks about how we feel and what we need to feel loved and safe and prioritized. But if they don't listen, it's not our job to change their minds. It's not healthy to always feel confused about why they act the way that they do. It's not healthy to try to diagnose them. It doesn't matter if they're a narcissist. What matters is that they've showed enough red flags that you're looking up whether they're a narcissist. You're so desperate for this relationship to work, but it's possible that that's one of your red flags. Not understanding that relationships can never work when only one person is doing the work.
Hello. Hello. Who can say that any better? It doesn't, it can't be expressed any better than that. Really. You know, and one thing I have to admit that I am so happy that this isn't something that I have to worry about anymore, because like I told you, I am happily single. I love flying solo. And I wish a lot of women would realize that being single does not mean being alone, because friends and family come in. But like I said, you'll notice that when you match their energy, they're going to feel, oh, something's got to be wrong. You must be cheating. You know, you don't love me anymore. You don't care anything about me. No, actually, I'm just matching your energy. How does that feel? If you're willing to stick around for all that, because personally, me, you know how I am, SheilaTruelove. I don't have time for it. Anyway, SheilaTruelove, loving you always. Bye.